Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Sophia if you're new here, and if you are new, please consider subscribing.
My husband and I are a military family who recently bought a house and moved from Scottsdale, Arizona to Washington, D.C. Come along with us as we decorate, organize, declutter, and deep clean this house on a budget from house to home.
The materials I used for this makeover were gathered prior to these outbreaks. Please heed the advice of the CDC and stay safe. The next room I really needed to go through was this blue bathroom. Not only is the tile blue, but the tub is also blue. Like, why? I don't understand it. But I'm gonna decorate this room essentially for free because I'm not buying anything new. I'm gonna use everything that I already have to make over this room. In this video, you're gonna see 6 easy DIYs that literally anybody can do, so let's get right into it. For the very first DIY, we're gonna make a candle wall sconce. I've seen this floating around Pinterest and I thought it was such a cool idea, but I don't have anything that's really like that at my house already, so I'm gonna try to make it using this tray that I got from the thrift store a while back, and this elbow piping that I honestly have no idea where it's from, but I found it and I'm gonna try to use it. Because the metal wouldn't stick to the metal on its own, I just cut a piece of cork and placed it in the piping and hot glued it together so then that way it would adhere to the tray. And then I just placed the candlestick in the piping and it's done, and I think it looks great. Next up, I really wanted to make a cool planter box. I had this old purse that the strap broke, so I thought the fabric was kind of masculine and maybe I could make it into a cool planter box. The first thing I needed to do was remove the inner lining of the purse, and I just did so along the line of the zipper. I just folded over the top where the zipper was so you wouldn't see that part. And then I had an old Amazon box and I just cut cardboard to fit the sides of the box to make it more sturdy. And then I just took the leather strap that was broken and I wrapped it around the front just to give it a more finished look, and I think it turned out great. It's exactly what I had in mind, very masculine and professional looking. For the next DIY, I really wanted to make a hanging wall shelf like the ones that I used in my master bathroom makeover. I'll link this in the cards up here. And then I just have this random piece of wood that says baby on it. This was how I told my dad that he was gonna be a grandpa, but the first thing I need to do is remove this metal piece off of the back. And then I had this old purse that had these leather straps on it, so I wanted to use those to hang that piece of wood from. I just decided to paint the shelf black because that's the only paint I really have. And then I anchored the straps using C-hooks that I already had as well, and I placed the wooden piece in there and it was done. Obviously it's not perfect, but I'm really happy with how it came out using the materials that I just already had at home because I can't go shopping and I'm not gonna wait until I can to make my house look and feel beautiful. Then I needed a little something to put on the shelf, so I wanted to make a little terracotta plant pot. This was actually an old DIY that at the time I thought was really cute. It wasn't. And I used this toffee brown acrylic paint, and I just wanted to paint over the whole thing. Initially, it had these little gems across the top of it, but I didn't really like the way that looked when it was painted over. So I took, again, the leftover of that strap from the broken bag and put it around it, and I think it kind of ties in with the leather planter. And I think it came out really cute. It definitely gives off that vibe that I've been looking for, and it kind of ties the whole room together because I'm using a lot of the same materials. I really wanted another candle for the bathroom, so I wanted to make this stone-filled candle I saw on Pinterest. In Pinterest, though, they already had the vase, and I don't have any more clear vases, but I do have this old Yankee candle. So what I'm going to do is melt this down. I used medium heat in a saucepan and just let the water kind of bubble around the wax. And then I cut the top off of an old water bottle, and I dumped the wax in there. For me to get the wax completely melted, it took about 15 minutes. I think it probably would just depend how much wax you had left in your candle. But just make sure when you're doing this, don't leave it unattended. You just, want to be careful and be safe. I gathered these rocks from outside. I did the same thing when I did the Kylie makeover. I'll link that in the cards here. So I had the rocks, I have my pillar candle, I have my clean glass jar. So now I'm just going to stick the candle in the jar and then place the rocks around it to center it. So easy, 100% free. If you don't have a pillar candle, I would probably say if you had like a tea light candle, fill the rocks up more to the top and then just place the tea light in the center of that. And I think that would also look really pretty. And for the final DIY, I really wanted to try to coffee dye my shower curtain to be a little bit darker to hide more of that blue. The shower curtain before was just so stark white, and I wanted it to be more warm in the room, so I wanted to try to dye it. So I decided to use coffee for this because I wanted it to be like a light brown. The only issue that I did have though was the shower curtain is obviously water resistant. It's a shower curtain. So it took a really long time just to make the slightest difference. So I actually had to soak it in coffee for about 8 hours just to get a slightly darker shade. If you're curious, the fabric that the shower curtain is made of is 100% polyester. After that, I just threw it in the washer and dryer and I hung it up, and I thought it really turned out great. I wish it would have been a little bit darker, but because of the fabric that I used, I think that's why it didn't take the color as deep as I would have wanted it to, but I still think it looks great and it's definitely better than it was. And then it was just time to do those last finishing touches like hanging towels, putting my little basket of toilet paper. All those little things make all the difference. And I love how it came out, and I spent $0 to do it, which was incredible. I really had to think outside the box for a lot of these projects because I am running low on DIY supplies, and I feel like because I can't go shopping, it's forcing me to use what I already have, even things that are a little bit unconventional. Like, things got weird to make these things happen, but I think it really came together beautifully. And that about wraps it up for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing because that really helps to support my channel. And I hope I see you guys next Sunday for another room makeover. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!